everyone, and welcome back to Doki Doki World Dreams Act 2. Now, if you have been following the journey with me so far,
journey with us.
Us. Yes, us. He's here too.
Me.
Hell is the only word I could use to describe whatever the fuck happened last time, because, oh Jesus,
This goes to prove that you never do a good thing.
I don't want to...
It only turns out badly, and causes the most perfect girl in the universe to cry, and that's not worth it.
I don't want to go too into detail, but let's just say things are really fucked up right now. We have 2 unconscious bodies in the space classroom, and a very upset Monika. Let's just leave it at that. So,
and an unconscious body somewhere in an alleyway with a rock-shaped impression in the side of his head.
Well, yeah, but it's not like he matters, does he?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, this is
and we
rough.
open on the phrase. The phrase to end all centuries. I gently open the door. Monika's looking away from me towards the closed curtains. That's anime as shit. Whimpering and hiccuping. I quickly make my way inside, closing the door behind me. I hurry over to her side and sit to her right. Monika's eyes are staring with tears, and she isn't looking at me at all. Damn it, she really doesn't love me anymore, does she? Even if she's lost any and all affection she had for me, I still need to tell her how I feel. I mean, I get the feeling you probably can fix things. I mean, she'll probably start thinking the other way when she realizes that, you know, we didn't do the do.
Yeah.
Taking a deep breath, I look over at her bed. Monika, there's something I need to tell you. With her head hanging low, she slowly, almost mechanically turns the body to face me. Folding my hands, I place them on my lap and look down. Alright, it's time to be a goddamn brave bastard. I turn to her, reaching over and putting my hand over hers. She looks over at me immediately. She starts to speak. Nope. I'm not... I'm so sorry.
I think she's crying now, not because... I think less for thinking you did something than more for how she reacted.
Yeah, she's more so crying about the fact that she, you know, even thought that in the first place and let herself let herself get all jealous and shit. Claiming me as hers, exactly. She gasps and stops when I squeeze her hand, but doesn't stop for long. I didn't mean what I said. I shouldn't have said loved. I understand if... yeah, there it is. There's the confession.
Yeah!
Really?
Yes!
Really, dude? Okay, I'm in love with you, Monika. That stops in her tracks. She looks at me in complete... oh, the anime eyes. Jesus. Shock at what I've just blurted out. What? She looks like she doesn't believe me. I've been in love with you for a while now. I just never said it because that was too much of a pussy. Yeah. Just you and no one is going to be able to change my mind. Monika is completely and utterly lost for words. Monika wipes tears from her eyes immediately. What? Asano Monika. Goes silent. I'm sorry about what just happened, and if you don't care for me anymore, I'll understand, but please don't misunderstand this. I love you so much. You know what happened after I restarted a couple of days ago? I dreamed about the future, and in it I confessed to you alone on a hill overlooking the city on Christmas Eve night. Yep, okay.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened in the...
That is what happened in the Christmas special, yes.
Okay.
So that is what they're referencing, okay. You did? Yes, it was the best part of that dream, since I managed to share a kiss with the one eye. Oh, there we go. Monika presses her lips against mine instantly, hand intertwined as she leans in. Oh, aww. We didn't really properly explain what happened yet, but I guess hopefully...
I guess it doesn't matter, but I guess that's...
I mean,
okay, this conversation went exactly the opposite of what I was expecting it to go.
I'm gonna lean on this shot for a little longer. Also, god damn it, man. Fucking Alex has got a fucking dump truck. God damn, look at that cake.
What, him? Yeah.
Look at that cake my homie's got, man. Jesus. Homie's got cake. Sorry, no homo. I don't react. I'm sorry. I don't react at first, but for the first time I reciprocate. The kiss is tender and shy from both of us. I feel my lips tingle once more from the tender, affectionate contact between 2 young, nervous teens.
He's not a teen.
You're not a teen, though. You're like 20. My face starts getting warm as the kiss continues. I guess he feels like one, though. After a few seconds, the two of us break apart, faces both flushed. We both stare at each other, my heart racing nervously. After a while, Monika starts to talk. I didn't mean what I said, Alex. I still love you. I feel relief wash over me. I'm glad to hear it. I'm scared for a moment. Monika's face falls. I didn't mean... Shh, it's alright, really, it's alright. I take her hand in mine, squeezing it tenderly. Everything's okay now. Suddenly I remember the situation down in the main room. Oh yeah, it's probably we should... Shit the others! Monika's eyes widen. Right! Now is not the time! The jailers had to stand and rush into the main room. Meiji and Sayo is still tending to the others. Meiji to Mori and Sayo to Yae. Still unconscious. Sayo is stroking Yae's hair tenderly, whispering something I can't hear. Both girls are unconscious. Monika and I rush over. Sorry, Meiji, is everything alright? They're just unconscious now. Meiji is cradling the unconscious Mori and holding a somewhat bloody tissue to her. Oh, great. She hit her nose during her seizure. That was supposed to be a seizure then.
Whatever the fuck it was.
Something. Fuck. I turn to Monika. Hey, we should really check the computer. Right. Monika and I rush over to the desktop. Monika sits down and I stand over her. Where should we look? Their character files for a start. On it. She opens the character files folder. It looks the same as before. They sit first. It looks close to the character files. Monika, have our files changed? They have. What the hell are CHRX files? While Natsuki's hearing Kotono's files as CHR files, everyone else's has changed to become a CHRX file. That's not all that we see, though. There's another file, some kind of document called wdpop.xlt. The label almost reminds me of an Excel document, but not quite the same. She looks at me with a frown and nod. Turning back, she opens the file. Tries to. The file requests the password. Oh, fuck me. A password? So don't mess with it? Don't mess with it. She closes the prompt. Which file should we search first? The eyes are Mori's. It doesn't matter at first. She opens Mori's file and begins to slowly scroll through. Fortunately, we find something useful only a few minutes later. Alpha memory file equals true. Beta memory file equals true. Monika immediately stops at the two lines. I wonder if I have one of these in my file. I don't remember them from last time. She quickly opens her own file and scrolls down to the appropriate line. Alpha memory file equals true. Beta memory file equals true. I pointed the pound sign. Okay, this has to be significant. But how? Both fall into silence, trying to think. I dig back into my very limited Python coding experience. It gives me a few minutes, but something comes to mind. Could that be some kind of way to block something from being run? How so? Well, I tried making a DDLC model a while ago, and I remember seeing some lines with the pound sign in front of them. I think it means the program doesn't read them. Like they've been commented out, if that makes sense. I get what you mean. I mean, look at the color of text. Yeah, green, I do. I do remember that from my pitiful modding attempts. Should someone curiously. Have you played many DDLC mods? Okay, this is just getting very meta now.
Now we're getting meta.
I mean, this mod is already very meta, but this is the most meta it's ever been. Is that important right now? No, not really. I feel sad as we continue slowly scrolling through Mori's file. After a while, I speak up. I played a few goddammit. Relapse, played that. Salvation, played that. The Good Ending demo, played that. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club, didn't play that. Player demo, didn't play that. And A Brand New Day demo. I played those. I played this one. Yeah, I mostly played Sayori mods from the looks of things.
Of course you did.
I mean, though our Chad, that fucking Chad, I love this guy already. He knows the good shit. Relapse and Salvation are both Sayori-focused mods. There are plenty of others, though. Our Time, Take Two, Everlasting Autumn,
Moss,
yep.
Moss.
There it is. We are the Literature Club Purist, and I play Purist as well, and many others. There are a lot of other people who love DDLC back from where I'm from. I love how we just basically, that is basically just a giant shout out, really.
Hey, they're in a background that's a sub-mod for Monika After Story. So yeah, Monika After Story has made its way to World of Dreams. You're welcome.
It's canon now. Deal with it.
Yes.
A lot of creators crafted some amazing stories. I have no idea. Do you have some of those mods in your laptop? I don't know. I can't remember if I deleted them to reclaim my last purge or not. I'll look later. Lots of people back home really wanted to give you, well, all of you, a happier ending than DDLC gave. That's how much people were affected by your story. I had no idea. Well, how could you? You don't exactly have access to my reality's internet. I suppose. Well, you're on Twitter, so I mean, now you do.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm very intrigued by this Monika After Story you mentioned. That one is one of the most famous in the Monika community. It's basically a continuation of the base DDLC's Act 3. Oh, my face is false with that. I never played it mostly because it pretty much requires you to log on every day in order to gain affection points, so the Moss Monika doesn't get mad.
Not mad, sad.
No offense to you, of course, just didn't have the time. Well, she does get, well, sad plus mad, considering she literally required me to apologize before I could start playing that again.
Well, yeah. Depends on how you do it.
It's alright. But why would people want to play that? It's just me facing the screen. Believe it or not, some very talented artist created some new sprites for you sitting at that desk instead of the standard pose. I mean, please pose briefly. You know, this one? I remember. Oh, I shouldn't have brought that up. Damn it, I shouldn't have said anything. No, it's okay. I'm the one who asked. Right. Anyway, back to important shit. Right.
Damn it, I hope they're gonna mention the room. Oh, well. Just me being egotistical.
Yeah, we know you have an ego the size of Jupiter. You really don't need to remind us.
Right.
I focus on the code once more. I refocus my thoughts on trying to come up with some kind of explanation. I see Monika scroll back up to the alpha and beta memory files. Memory lines, and before I can say anything to stop her, she deletes the pound sign and saves her file. Oh, there's Toothbrush again. Monika? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. She moves in her chair, wincing ever so often. Let's put the pound sign back on, please. I quickly pull into a hug. She clings to me tightly, flinching ever so often. Sarah notices and waits at me with a worried expression on my face. I shrink helplessly. Monika, we shouldn't do... I can handle this! Give me a few minutes! Her elbow starts me to silence and she clings on tighter to me. I can only hold her. After a few minutes, she looks up at me. I think she just had a second epiphany. Are you alright? I remember everything. Everything? She shakes her head hard as if shaking water out.
From the base game.
I remember my life in this current act or timeline. Hang on, let me get more of a bearing on these memories. She once more buries her face in my chest. I cradle her in my arms, slowly moving her towards the couch. I sit and she snuggles up tightly to me, curling up. What's going on? Claire calls out from where she's still cradling our own patient. Hold on, Sayori. Is she okay? Sayori, I'll be fine. Focus on the others for now. Alright. Monika's harsh tone startles even me. I look over apologetically. Sorry about that. It's okay. I'm sure she's just stressed. I nod and go back to only Monika. That was uncalled for, you know. Yeah, I know. Just give me a few minutes. 10 or so long minutes pass before she slowly sits up. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of these memories. Can you stand? I think so. With some leaning on my shoulder for support, she slowly stands and takes a few experimental steps. Eventually, she's walking around a bit shakily. I'll go beside her just in case she collapses. Alright, I think I can function now. What happened? She walks back to where the computer sits down. I quickly join her. It's like I have two sets of memories existing side by side. One from the past week's world, the second from this week's world. I'm still somewhat processing them, but I can give some highlights. My life is pretty similar, fortunately. In this week's world, my parents are more or less the same. It only diverges on that day in the school library. Sayori didn't come in that time. It was Yuri. She quickly runs down the briefing counter. Yuri had walked in carrying a book to return, and Monika, having seen Yuri always reading, asked if she liked reading. The two got to talking a bit, and Monika asked Yuri if she'd be interested in forming a literature club with her. Yuri had been unsure, but after a bit of convincing from Monika, she began the club. It was actually Yuri who mentioned Natsuki as a potential member since Yuri had seen Natsuki reading something from a distance. Alright, makes sense. What about the other differences? Well, I can tell you that Yae in both worlds has always been the way she is, so has Mori and Kozuo. Kozuo, though, she has a reputation in the school in this version of the world. There are rumors that her family is Yakuza, or that they got their money in some unsavory ways. Wow. I might racist trying to comprehend this new information. So she's a fucking mafia member now. That's just great. Also, I'm not sure if it's relevant or not, but remember how Mori was both president and vice president of her club last week? Yeah? She's just the president this week. Or was, rather. Yeah, I think she told me about that yesterday. I mentioned it in passing. If I had to guess, it has something to do with Kozuno. She's more power-hungry and controlling here. You think just having one less person in the world had that kind of effect on everything? Well, one person can change the world. It's the butterfly effect. One small change can cause another and another, leading to an avalanche of changes in time. Makes sense. So Sayori could be the butterfly? Exactly. Sayori's a pretty major player, not just in the game, but in this world too, or it's town at least. Guess so. Anyway, back to it. Open Yae's character file next. She nods and does so, scrolling through slowly so we can watch. When we reach the memory lines, they're counted out just the same as the way Mori's. Almost like we have the same thought, we both turn to look back at the two unconscious girls. Sayori and Meiji have laid them down as best they can, using pillows to help make their heads more comfortable. Suddenly a thought occurs to me. I speak back to Monika. Moni, open up Kozuo's character file, please. I need to see something. Right. She nods and does so. The file takes a bit longer to open for some reason. It freezes when it does open. Gibberish. Our file is full of nothing but gibberish text and numbers and odd glitchy symbols, not even base 64. We scroll through everything, trying to find something that makes sense, but we don't see anything. So she's just broken, literally. Monika and I close the file. What now? We're gonna have to bite the bullet and ask her tomorrow, I suppose. Monika nods. Let's check the other character files. Our search reveals that Yuri and Natsuki character files have a line in them that displays the message, conditions have not been met, where the text should have said something about their Act 1 memories. Since Sayori has their file password protected and we don't want to access Meiji's without permission, the only other file we access is my own. We find something very unusual in my file. 080819 memory file equals true. Pound 10/20/2017.
The pound is there, though.
Yeah, that means it's blocked. Meaning if we remove it, we might remember something.
Yeah.
What the hell? How do these lines even mean? Monika and I changed another look before both nodded. She would have quietly closed my file. Alright, I guess we're not going to do that. The search leaves us with more questions than answers. Okay, the Act 1 and Act 2 memories lines make sense. But the others are just weird. And then there's mine. What are those strange memory files? You caught me there. I have no idea. How do I have 2 memory files? It doesn't make sense. I know my temple's feeling a slight headache coming on. Ugh, I'm too brain dead to think about it right now. Let's just go check on the other girls. Right. We stand and head over to where Meiji and Sayo are both sitting and keeping an eye on Mori and Yae. How are they doing? They're sleeping for now. We've tried waking them up, but they're pretty out of it. Let them rest. We've got something to report from our little search. Monika and I both tell the others about the unusual lines of code we encountered. Meiji and Sayo listen intently. When we finish, they remain silent. I wonder what mine says. Hang on, Monika. Come with me. Sayo and Monika both head back to the computer, leaving me alone with Meiji and the 2 unconscious girls. When we're alone, he leans in. Hey, is Monika okay now? Did you work things out? I think so. I finally told her. Congratulations, man. Thanks. What's wrong? You don't sound so happy. You got the girl, man. Why so down? Was it the right thing to do, though? Especially now? Why wouldn't it be? Dude, you're pretty paranoid. Just relax a bit. I could tell you that from watching Monika last year. She's become more open and happy since you came. I bet he came. Last year, she was friendly enough and was our class rep, but she always felt distant. Like the entire class put her on a pedestal. I admit, I kinda did the same thing. She's just that unattainable prize. I wouldn't doubt she got plenty of love notes in her locker. People still do that. It happens here, yeah, I've seen it. Gotcha. But seriously, Alex, I'm surprised you didn't tell her sooner. How come you were holding back? You already knew how she felt. Back in Monika said very briefly before facing Meiji again. I wasn't sure how I felt yet. I mean, I haven't exactly had many crushes in my life, not as strong as this anyway. I kept telling myself I love her, but I wasn't sure. You overthought it, man. I know, I continue. But when she said earlier that she no longer loved me, I think then was when I was absolutely sure. I now know why the poets call it a heartbreak. Sorry. Don't be, it's not your fault. I'm just glad things turned out alright in the end. I quietly relay what had happened behind the closed doors. Meiji listens patiently and smiles a bit. Very anime confession. I thought you were more of an adult than the rest of us. Give me a break, man. I'm only 2 years older than all of you, mentally anyway. And she's the very first girl I've ever felt this strongly about. Hey, I've got to get back at you somehow for all those jobs with me. We both chuckle slightly at that. Just then, Sayo and Monika come back. What'd you find? I don't have any beta memories. It makes sense. In the original game, you don't exist in Act 2. Wait, maybe Alex? It's your mom. What actually happened to you in this world? That's right, my mom still exists this time around. When she was crying and hugging me when she learned about the pills, she said, I don't want to lose you, too. At this, we all go silent, terrified of what that simple little word means. She's either dead or out of her life entirely somehow.
Oh shit.
She is, actually, I'm starting to think she might actually be dead.
I called that a long time ago. Where have you been?
I was, maybe, you also speculated that her being dead might not be the only thing. Maybe she, like, fucking got kidnapped or something.
No.
That Sayori never existed in this world. She died a long time ago. Yep, okay, she's dead. Got it. So I guess if we were somehow to get Sayori out of this room and get her to speak to her mom, she would think she's speaking to a fucking ghost.
Something like that.
Sayori and Monika rush over to the computer while I grab a couple of pillows off the couch. I gently lay eyes on Mori's heads on the pillows, then Meiji and I rush to join the other two. Monika's already has the search engine open on this world's internet. Meiji grabs Sayori's now shaking hand and holds it tight, but they both still look terrified. We stay silent as Monika searches. After what feels like an eternity, she finds an old obituary file from late 1999. Huh.
So, gosh.
It's 2017
I guess
now.
So it's like an infant.
Probably stillborn, I'm guessing. Which probably died in child. Oh Jesus, fucking! I don't even want to. That... She couldn't have been older than 1.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out.
The Fujioka family mourned the loss of Fujioka Sayori. Date of death, September 12th, 1999. Hometown, Kozai. Sayori's life on Earth was brief, but she brought joy to her family. She was survived by her parents, Yuzuki and Sayako Fujioka. May she rest in peace. Yeah, dead. The room is dead silent and no one speaks for a long time. And then... Yeah. You did. I died. We're taken through this place classroom. Monika, Meiji, and I look at each other, then back at Sayori. The implication of her death date hangs in the air. Slowly we go back and look at the obituary.
10 days before Monika's birthday.
Miscarriage. Okay, that's what it is. So she died a baby. She wasn't even out of the fucking womb yet. Miss Fujioka suffered a very late miscarriage as a result of all of our fears have been confirmed. Take a slow but deep breath.
The pills.
Keep looking.
The fucking pills.
Figured as much. So his son come and calls me out of my days. I look at the determined girl. Yeah, you're literally looking at why your mom might be kind of fucked up right now. I'm not sure why you're so steadfast about it. I mean, props to you for having such a strong mind, but... And again, more proof that Sayori is best bae. I need to know what happened to my mom in this world. Are you sure? Completely. Sayori claims the vacancy in front of the monitor and continues searching in place of Monika. The rest of us stare transfixed by the screen. Our curiosity getting the better of us. Meiji's hand that was holding Sayori's moves to her shoulder. After a while, she finds another mention of Sayako's name. It's in a small article written in a local newspaper dated June 23rd, 2007.
10 years ago.
The headline reads, Local woman rescues child from near collision. The article summarizes the incident right in Meiji's neighborhood. Local hero Fujioka Sayako rushed out into the street today to save one Shizu Meiji, a young boy, from being run over by a runaway car. Sayori's eyes snap up to Meiji's. Your mother saved my life? But why? That never happened before. It's a butterfly effect that just told Monika about it. Sayori wasn't here to affect her mom and you. Both of you ended up being on that street. That's why she was so scared of listening to those pills. She lost Sayori and already saved me once before. Why I call her, what was it, Sayako Bachan? It's a nickname from when I was a kid. Meiji looks down and meets Sayori's gaze. She stands and they hug each other tightly. Then they both move back to Yae and Yae and Mori and take it back to that position standing to the girls. That's right, we can talk more about this later. Right now we have bigger problems. I take a moment to collect myself and close the windows on the screen and look at Monika. She's still a bit shaken, but she looks to be doing a bit better. This is just trauma dump with a mod at this point. Jesus. Like I said before, this mod doesn't not know what the definition of breaks is. Jesus. It just fucking goes floor it down the pedal of Trauma Street. This world just doesn't know when to stop beating the crap out of us. Very apt sentence. I see Yae and Mori, and even though I still dislike Yae, she's already far too deep into this mess to be ignored. We can't leave her behind. Let's head back over to them and talk about what to do next. Monika looks at Yae, and Mori takes a deep breath and nods. Agreed. We walk back over to the others. Sayori and Meiji holding each other's hand while tending to our unexpected guest. How are you two holding up? I think we'll be alright. You want to take the rest of the day off? Sayori shakes her head fervently. No, not what we have them to deal with. She indicates the still unconscious Sakura Academy girls. Yeah, about them. Do we try and make an edit and give them their memories back or not? If we're voting, I say yes. How come? Well, they're already here. They've seen this place. I think we should have them remember everything about last week. Especially this one. I just would say that with a frown. Thoughts? Monika, Sayori, and Meiji go silent, all three thinking. While they do so, I kneel beside both of them, looking over at them carefully. I slowly open both their eyes. I mean, I think it was rare to find Mori in any kind of distressed or stressed out state in the last game, if I'm not mistaken. So we might be seeing more of that this time around.
Yeah.
So not that I want to, of course, but it'd be interesting. Slowly open both eyes. I slowly open both their eyes, find their pulse just to be sure, then feel their breathing. It's regular but worryingly shallow. I hear Monika speak up as I stand up. I agree with Alex. I think keeping their memories from them would be pretty cruel. Alright, 2 votes for yes. Turn to the others. I'd like our vote to be unanimous on this. It just feels wrong messing with their files. Did you mess with mine earlier and I fell with Yae's uncle? No, that wasn't me. Oh, what are we then? Maybe it was me! I mean, actually, I want to fucking check the files of this shit, see if it's that meta. Hang on, give me a sec.
Still, no one has explained to Monika what happened with the uncle.
I mean, I think she kind of understands that we would never do it anyway. Like I said, we're not like that. She knows that. Like,
Well, I understand, but still, no one has explained why the hell is Yae here. That has never been explained.
I guess they have other things to be worrying about right now.
Yeah, still.
Well, in this case, I think I can assure you we won't be messing with their files. We'll be simply giving them something they already have. I think we should give it back to them. Monika's right. It's cruel to keep it from them. Sayo looks at her boyfriend shocked. Monika and I don't react much, only now towards him. I turn back to Sayori. Sayori won't pressure you to say it. Why is it always Sayori that has to make the decision on this? Someone in that writing team hates her, and I want to kill him. We won't pressure you to say yes to this. One no vote, and we're not going to do it. That's a promise. This is her eyes. Give me a few minutes alone, please. She walks over to her room and shuts the door behind her. Monika, Meiji, and I look at each other for a while, and Meiji speaks up. Monika, did you check my file? Are you sure? He nods. Check it out for me, please. If you find one of those lines of code, please give me back my memories. Meiji, it looked like it was pretty painful for her. Are you absolutely sure? Yes, I need to know. Alright. She looks over to the computer and I hear rapid clicking. Finally, Monika comes back to us. I found it! Yeah, you do have one. Alright then, please do what you did with yourself. I'm scared too. I'm right here with him, Monika. Go ahead. Alright. A few more clicks. Oh, there it is! More trauma! Why do you keep making me look at these damn traumatized faces, man? I'm never gonna be able to sleep now. Reiji's eyes go wide and he holds his head. Shit. Oh god! I shall run catch him as he collapses, keeping him steady as best I can as he begins processing his new memories. His reaction is worse than Monika's. God, the trauma eyes, stop it! Closes Meiji's file, rushes over to help me keep Meiji from hurting himself. I hope Sayori doesn't come out, she'll have a heart attack.
God damn it.
Why did you jinx it? Why did you open your fucking mouth? Just my luck. Sarah comes rushing over to the right at Meiji's side and holding him. She glares up at me and oh, she's pissy now. Oh god, I really don't like seeing that. Oh, is that the anger she's been so far?
Maybe.
The hell did you do to him? Whoa, calm down, Sarah. We'll explain. He wanted us to give him his Act 2 memories. Meiji, still somewhat convulsing, grabs Sayori's hand. He forces himself to look at her and nods empathetically. Truth. Then his convulsions resume. Fucking, he's seizing. Are you fucking kidding me? That's 3 seizures now. Oh god. Whoever fucking wrote this shit, man, this is really getting me the heartstrings. This is becoming really difficult to read now. Paris hold him tight to make sure he doesn't hurt himself. After a few minutes, he starts calming down. Really just coming down on the drama. Hard. I guess they figured the first game wasn't painful enough, so now let's make it actually physically difficult to continue reading.
Ugh.
He starts calming down and soon sits up groaning. Meiji, are you alright? She clings tightly to him as he sits up. I'll be fine. You're hurting me. Sounds a bit rattled, but Sarah doesn't let go. License went off in you. You were never this impulsive before. I had to know, Sayori. Meiji? I think whatever happened just made the potential cold spread faster. I'm not feeling so great. He holds his head and coughs again. Yeah, that doesn't sound so good, man. You want to try and sleep? Shakes his head. This is way too important to miss. Well, if you're gonna be here, at least sit down and try and rest. She points to the couch. Alright. But what do we have with them? What do we do with them? Look at these unconscious girls. Honestly, I think they've seen enough that we can't exactly just tell them it was all some kind of dream. And as much as I don't want to complicate things, we need more people on our side, especially in the club since I won't be there. Look at Mori, especially her. She doesn't seem to have been as affected by the timeline change as others. Yae, though, she's gonna hate me. I'll turn it over to her. Right, she had a story to explain about that. What? Why is that? It's my fault. It's my fault that what happened to her. They gather on Sayori. What do you mean? How is her being assaulted your fault? Wipes the tears from her eyes. Because, well, concealing her story.
We did new CGs?
I'm not sure. We actually met during our first year. She was, well, nothing, because she was before. Her personality, I mean. She was more like Yuri, if you can believe that. She was? Yeah, very shy. Because she developed early. Ah, especially about your developing figure. Yeah, and your neck too. Like, kind of a giraffe.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was a lot different back then. Oh wow, I forgot that Sayori actually has a blouse tied up in this. That looks so weird. That just doesn't look natural.
What?
Sayori with her vest tied up.
Oh, with the thing. Oh yeah, with the blazer button.
Sayori having her blazer buttoned up just doesn't look right. She looks too proper. It was about a month into her first year of high school when I approached her. Hello there. Is this your ticket? Huh? No, go ahead. You met her in the cafeteria? Yeah, I did. So, I sat there nearby and began eating my lunch. You're Kawahashi-san, right? Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you. I'm Fujioka Sayori, Class 1B. Kawahashi, Class 1E. Nice to meet you, too. I didn't want to scare you too much. Really, I was kind of nervous myself. You? Nervous? You'd be surprised, Meiji. I was only 16 then. You struck me as a very outgoing person, though. Doesn't mean I don't get nervous, you know. Understandable. Carry on. Hey, is everything okay? What do you mean? It's just... I've noticed you eating alone a lot lately. Always caring about others. That's one thing I love about you. You not have any friends? No.
Oh, that's kind of blunt.
I mean, it's a fair assumption. Not really.
Still, like, there's no one like you. Like,
That's not what she asked. Come on. Do you want to be friends with me? Yeah, that's Sayori for you. Bun, best bun. Oh, this is just giving me more fuel to add. More fuel to add to the Sayori's best bay fire. Huh? Friends with me? Why? Why? Because everyone deserves at least one friend. You know, someone as ugly as me? Huh? She thought she was ugly? I'm trying to talk about how she's the hottest girl in school a lot. Self-esteem can do some pretty powerful things, man. Guess so. You're not ugly. Fujioka-san, do you see my neck? Do you know what others call me? Human giraffe. Long neck. That's just mean. Your neck is perfectly fine the way it is. You always did have a way of finding unusual ways to cheer people up. Your boob comment last week, for example. Oh, it's true! No one would deny that, but even so, it's a bit embarrassing for some girls, you know. Especially yours. So when you think about that boob comment again... Oh, I see. Didn't realize. Look,
forgot about that one.
Yeah, so did I, actually. Starting to lose the high-pitched voices. You really think so? Yep. You'd be the only one then. Aw, that's not true. Thank you for saying so, but I still think you're very beautiful. See, I'm losing the high-pitched. Yeah, she really was different back then, wasn't she? Yeah, she really was. I was still finding my bearings at this time, so I never really paid attention to school rumors. I suppose that makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. So, can we be friends? Well, if you don't want to, that's okay. I just hate seeing someone without a friend. If you're okay with someone like me. Yay! Can I call you Yae-chan then? I don't know. It's okay if you don't want to, I promise. I just don't call me that at school. Yeah, it works. You can call me Sayori then. Sayori-san? You don't need to use honorifics with me. Just Sayori's fine. Okay, Sayori. That's okay. So we got them meeting up. That's how we became friends. Wow. She looks down at the unconscious Yae and then back at Sayori. I didn't realize they made friends with her. But what happened to end the friendship? Yeah, looks always sad. I don't know. We did friend stuff together sometimes, but she was always pretty shy. At least at first. She did start to open up a bit during her second year. That's when she met Kozumi and started to change a lot. You know Kozumi too? No, she made friends with Kozumi on her own. But she started getting a following, I guess. I remember during the second year, there were some rumors going around that she would accept payment for favors. On school property, during the day. I remember that too. About the same time in Potamos, it seems. No, it's safe to assume the strange was caused by whatever her uncle was going to do. Sarah suddenly looks pissed. How can... Oh God. Jesus, I really don't like seeing that face. How can anyone do that kind of thing to their knees? It's so wrong! Sora, calm down a bit. Meiji puts a hand on her shoulder, trying to calm her down. She takes a few deep breaths. You know, I read somewhere that sexual assault victims can become very open, like Yae here, to take back a feeling of control, so it makes sense. I found her in my head. She stops talking, looks away. Sorry, long time. I guess that would make sense. Anytime. I found out her former friend with tears in her eyes. I'm sorry. It's my fault. But you meeting her means that this is, you know, all...
And she blames herself for not stopping it from happening.
Fair enough. But realistically, what could she have done?
That doesn't matter.
Not to her, I guess, right? It's not your fault, Sayori. Say that calmly but forcefully. You didn't do anything wrong. You saw someone you wanted to befriend, and you did. No one here would blame you. She would. She does make sure she knows it's a lie. But she has to accept it, and the faster she does, the better for her and us. Wouldn't that be forcing her to accept something she may not believe? While she's also processing being in a damn classroom in space. Damn it! I guess we'll have to wait and see how she reacts to everything that comes from her. But enough of that. Let's focus on the current situation for now. Sarah looks down at the girls. Wait, do you gotta go?
No. We're good. We'll find a good stopping point. Let's go.
Well, it's 9 p.m. I figured you had to go by now.
Just keep going!
Alright, okay, sorry! Are we really going to give them back their own memories? You saw what happened to Monika and Meiji. Like I said, they've seen too much, and we need more people on our side if we want to prevent this group from making a bigger mess of things. He'll suck, he'll make things far more complicated than they were before, especially since they're already dealing with their own pain. But lying to them would be even worse. I agree with Alex. It's too late to lie to them now. We need to mitigate the damage as best we can. I can see your points. Still, it's a hell of a risk. I know, but with all the variables, this is our best option. But let's get started. There are 4 of us, just the 4 of us, and do with them. I'll handle holding Yae down. Oh, wow, holding her down. Literally, oh god. Meiji, you take Mori. Monika, you can help Meiji with making sure Mori doesn't hurt herself, so you're with me on Yae. Try splitting us up so there's an equal amount of muscle on each person. Who's gonna make the edits? I will. Start with Mori. Sorry, hold down Yae's legs. They meet twitch. Alright, got it. Walks over and kneels and grabs Yae's ankles. Monika walks over to hold down Mori's ankles while Meiji takes Mori's shoulder. I'll walk over to the computer and open Mori's and Yae's files once more, scrolling down to the memory lines. Is everyone ready? All good here. Uh-huh. As ready as I'll ever be. Okay, editing Mori's file in 3, 2, 1. Go! I hit save. Mori's eyes shoot open. Oh, yep, there she goes. The involuntary gasp and begins convulsing. Monika and Meiji hold her down as best they can. Sarah looks at me worriedly. Alex, I'm scared. Me too. It's gotta be done. Changing guys in 3, 2, 1. Go!
Why did they have to do them at the same time?
Because, I mean, one of them... I mean, it's best that way, you know? I mean, I figured they don't want to wait too long because one is going to start asking questions. I hit save on hers, then rush back immediately. Best they know at the same time, just to keep it simple. Then rush back immediately, grabbing Yae's shoulders just as she starts to convulse. Mori and Yae both begin sweating profusely now. Yae is the one thrashing about more than Mori, even her whimpering something. She struggles against me hard, but I somehow manage to keep her pinned. Just then she tries to reach up, her nails extended towards her face. Okay.
Oh, good God above.
This Yae is mentally fucked beyond belief. I'm just not even gonna read that line because that is way too... Jesus. I pull her nails away from her face. Oh, no you don't. Okay, now. It's like... Oh, God. What the fuck has that piece of shit done to you? Oh, yeah. God. I pin her down again, finding it hard to keep her in place. Monika and Meiji aren't having any better luck with Mori since she's starting just as much. Damn, when did she get this strong? Just keep holding her! Oh, God. I mean, she's part Monika, so I mean, I guess she gets some of the strength from her. The final shove of a row and she pushes the 2 of them off of her, then fishes out a pen from her what? Hi? Delete what? Oh, right! I guess they're touching on the fact that Mori is basically just Sayonica.
We're gonna see.
So, with the Monika side being the one to delete, and this one being the Sayori side. What the fuck?
It's Monika and Sayori.
Yes, that's what Sayonica is.
I know, but no, they're talking to each other. It's both sides.
So I'm gonna chalk that up to DID. One starts bringing the pen down towards her eyes, but the other grabs it and the struggle begins. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck am I bearing witness to right now? To die? I really don't want you to. I'd rather not shout. I feel like these lines speak for themselves, really. Meiji recovers her stand and rushes to pry the pen away from her. Where's our happy ending? Oh god. Ops is then curling up and crying hard. All resistance gone now. Jesus. Slowly, thankfully, the two start slowing down. Yeah, Mori might have some serious fucking explaining to do. Just before her final spasm, I hear you say something. Oh. She remembers. Finally, both girls are resting again, their faces twitching occasionally. Slowly, the four of us let go of the girls. Meiji, Monika, and Sayori all look terribly exhausted after that ordeal. Not that I can blame them. I mean, after all, I'm exhausted myself, but what was all of that? I kind of expected something like this to happen. With the eye as messed up as it was, it sounded like something she might say. But Mori, I have no idea what to think. We delete? Get out of my head? I know those phrases and I know them well, but why the ever-loving fuck is Mori screaming them of all people? Because, I mean, Mori is also just a combination of the two of their names. None of that makes sense to me. Who is she? A combination of Sayori and Monika. That's really all there is to it. What's done is done. No going back now. I shake my head out of my thoughts and look back at the others, my body feeling even heavier than it was before. Well, thank you for even more than hurt so much for a little while. I went to the bedrooms. Why did the three of you get taken out for a little while? I'll nurse them. Are you sure? Yes, now go. Make my face as straight as possible without sounding cruel. Monika, Sayori, and Meiji all smile gratefully. Sayori immediately escorts Meiji to their bedroom and Monika starts heading to the door. Where are you going? Oh, I'm getting some medicine for Meiji's cold. Ah, right. Chats out of the room, looking in the hallway closet. I'll walk over to the entrance leading against the classroom wall. Is there anything we can use? I think so. Some medicine at least. We should get some ice packs too in case. She nods slowly before stopping and looking at me. Alex, I won't lie. I'm really scared. Not solemnly. We're all scared. At least we're scared together. It's more reassuring. Yeah, but some comfort at least. What do we do with them? She indicates the two unconscious girls. Try and resolve the issues between us all. Now that they know, we can potentially get them to help. How? Look for any more anomalies. Maybe get some fresh perspectives. I'm all exhausted, Monika. You, me, Sayori, and Meiji. Our brains are pretty tired. Fried. Some fresh insights could help. Once they get over their initial freak out, you mean? Once they get over their initial freak out, yeah. Our lives is going to become a lot more complicated with the addition of new people, but I'm trying to look at some of the positives. I have to. If I don't, I'm most likely curled up in a corner blubbering like an idiot, but I can't tell her that. Sweetie. She walks back to the space classroom. When she's back, she wraps her arms around me, leaning her head against my chest. I've been startled by some hug, and nevertheless hold her back, holding her close. I wish I had your confidence, but are you sure about this? Not really. As sure as I can be. I rub her back affectionately as she squeezes me tighter. I'll trust you. Shit, talk about pressure. I smile warmly down at her. Thanks, love. She kisses my cheek. I've got the medicine. She slowly, almost reluctantly breaks the hug and heads back out, grabbing a few pill bottles. She hands them to me before walking down the hall. I put the pills on the table in front of the couch and then sit down, keeping an eye on the two unconscious girls. A few minutes later, Monika returns with a pitcher of ice water, some small towels, and a tray of glasses, which she sets on the table in front of me. She looks at the girls and then back at me. Are you sure about watching them alone? I can watch them with you, you know. I'm sure. You just had a completely new set of memories downloaded into your mind. You should sleep. Maybe they'll help. Well, before I go, she looks at and kisses me tenderly but briefly. I blush keeping with her face. I love you, Alex. Love you too, Monika. Have a good nap. Wake me when they wake up, alright? Will do. So saying, she trudges towards her bedroom and closes the door behind her. I pour myself some water and sip at it while I look over the girls. They look completely drained. I'm not entirely sure they'll wake up anytime soon. Not like I blame them, of course. I decide to take the time to look over the script a bit more this time. I walk over to the computer, open the game folder, and begin to rummage through the files. I look over the files. I constantly make sure to turn and check on both sleeping girls every 5 or so minutes. In the 3 hours that pass, I pour over the files like never before, trying to become more familiar with the coding language. Some of my modding experience comes back, but the more I look over the language, the more I realize that coding mods and coding whatever language this was won't combine. I try and compare Monika's file with a random one to try and find out why only the club president has significant. If I had to guess game-wise, might have had to do with her being the character that tracks the progress of the player. But what about now? There's no poem minigame anymore, so why is she self-aware now? The answer hits me immediately because it's so obvious. Because that's how the game plays out. Of course, I already know this, but with all that happened earlier today, I'm working on fumes. I pushed through, however, despite the small headache starting. Going through the file line by line is exhausting and will take a while. And I try to narrow the search by searching for keywords in our file. I search for words like self-awareness, administrator, club president, and other that may be the source word for decent mindset. Only the last search has led to any results, but reserved for this one. Club president status equals true. Well, that's maddeningly helpful. I know she's the president. I continue searching until I finally hear him moaning from behind me. Yeah, he's waking up. I turn immediately to see Yae slowly sitting up, groaning in pain as she stirs. I grab it in a glass, fill it, and walk over to her, pitcher and glass in each hand. Kneeling, I put the glass in front of her face. Here, you're gonna need some. She grabs the glass and downs the water greedily. Are you fucking serious? She holds out her hand. Oh, more! I oblige with the fountain as I fill the glass again. This is gonna be a long and torturous one. See? She downs that glass as well and then sets it down. She finally takes in the room around her. What the hell? Am I in space? She pulls the covers up around her suddenly. That sudden movement obviously causes a great deal of pain as she holds her head. Don't move so fast. She glares at me. Who the fuck are you? I give her a stone, causing her to flinch a bit. Well, at least she reacts a bit better when not giving in to her whines. I just hope I don't have to become her putative father. What a mess. Me? I'm the guy who held you while you were convulsing earlier to make sure you didn't hurt yourself. Now just do as I say, there's a lot to talk about. Frowning, she reluctantly obeys. Oh, and there's Mori as well. Mori starts to start as well, grabbing out the glass, filling it and bringing it to her. I looks at her with a confused look. What's she doing here? I'll explain everything soon, I promise. I make my way to Mori's side and help her to a sitting position. She takes the offer glass and takes a few gulps, gasping as she finishes. Who are you? What's going on? Oh, right, yeah, because I'm Alex now.
Yes.
Fair enough. I forgot about that for a split second. Where are we? Why do I have two sets of memories? Mori, please, calm down. We're going to explain everything. I promise. We? Yes, one moment. Right, gotta get Monika. Monika's first. I see she's passed out in the bed, not even bothering to cover herself with the covers. Monika? She bolts up suddenly. Alex, what is it? What's wrong? Is everything alright? They're both awake. How are you feeling? Actually, I feel a lot better. That really helped me sort through these memories. I imagine what a full night's sleep will do. But for now, I need to look Sayo and Meiji. Understood. She stands and heads past me towards the two confused girls. Sayo and Meiji are both completely sound asleep, but it takes me a lot more to wake them. Meiji, despite his ever-worsening sickness, is the first to wake. What's up? He rubs his sleep from his eyes as I tell him that the girls are awake. Right, yeah. Sayori? Sayori's wrapped up thickly in the covers beside Meiji, fast asleep. Meiji gently shakes her until she finally wakes up. What's up? These two are made for each other. Mori and Yae are both awake. Looks immediately nervous. Meiji takes her hand and squeezes them reassuringly. I'll be there with you. Kawahashi won't hurt you, I promise. She smiles a bit uncertainly as she stands. Meiji grabs his hoodie and we all walk back out. Monika's helping the girls get positioned on the couch. Mori looks more confused than anything, and Yae looks indignant as normal. The fact that she's literally just had like a fucking seizure and is still like just normal Yae. This girl is something else, man. The moment Yae looks over at us, however, her eyes lock into Sayori. You. Hide slightly behind the something protective Meiji. Yae simply points at Sayori. This is your fault! I beg your pardon, how is this her fault? You stay out of this, bitch. I glower at her, but she doesn't see me. You did this to me. If you hadn't been my friend, I wouldn't have had all that happen to me. Oh, yep, okay. Raising my hand, I bring it down, slapping Yae hard. Yep, just be the uncle in this case.
Yes.
Do the same thing he probably did to her like 15 times. What the fuck are you doing? She looks up at me in shock. Her shock immediately turns to terror when she sees my eyes, which feel like they're burning now. Surprisingly calm and full of venom. Speak that way to Sayori once more, and I'll do more than just slap you. I'm not as nice as Chiba. A single slap will be enough. My fist up angrily. Okay, yeah, no, that is me. That is me right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like me, for real, for real. Now shrinks back, trembling a bit. A pair of hands cover my fist. It's Monika by my side now, so I lift my fist down. That's enough. Just relax. Wait, did you just threaten her with punching her? Yeah, you did. What the fuck is wrong with me? This isn't what we need right now. These anger issues are getting too out of control. I shut the fist down. Want to take a turn when I have to? I started to get so over the shape of my head. No, I'll be fine for now. Through gritted teeth. I try to take a few deep breaths to try and calm myself down. I'm not going down this explanation while fuming. I turn to Mori and Yae. This is going to take a lot of explaining, I know. Please bear with me and my friends here. We're going to walk you through this as gently as possible. Why do I have to assess memories? Who are we? Who are you? One question at a time. Please be patient for Jiwata-san. To answer your last question first, my name is Alex Madon, and for the past week, I've been actually controlling Shizu-san's body. Clearing my throat and beginning my explanation. With two girls at the same time, it takes me and the others a lot longer to explain their circumstances of being in a pseudo-game world. Yae is, understandably, unconvinced for the most part, even when shown the outside rotating Earth. Mori, on the other hand, is easier to convince, although I know she looks a bit uneasy right after the revelation that she isn't even in the original game. Please, you seriously expect me to believe that Shizu, Asuna, and Fujioka are part of some hentai dating game for losers? If you said Asuna alone was in this game, I believed it, but Fujioka? I may have thought that anyone... Yep, stop. I'm gonna get very angry if you keep talking about Sayori like she's some worthless piece of trash.
Well, no, this is talking about Monika as if she'd be in a hentai game. So, I should be the one that's pissed.
Yeah,
she was...
we're both pissed here. Choose your next words very, very carefully. You not only insulted my friend's girlfriend, but my own. Your little posse aren't here to protect you now, and I'm a lot stronger than Meiji. Crack my nose threateningly, glaring menacingly at her. Dude, are we doing this again? She shuts up, sitting back in her chair. I know we dislike each other, but why does Yae unnerve me so damn much? Hell with calming down. This has to end now. Dude, oh god, here we go. Punch in the face? Sora grabbed her wrist and pulled her to her feet. Follow me. Where? Outside. Nodding, he slowly stands, able to her constantly near and worriedly he follows me. What? One glare from her shuts her up again, and I drag her to the entrance of the space classroom. Mori and Monika follow, Mori looking a bit nervous and Monika looking at me with a concerned look. I let go of Yae, glance over Meiji who nods, and step through. There! Evidence? Without missing a beat, I whirl on Yae. Well, despite my anger, I notice that Meiji is feeling very much under the weather now. His throat's a lot more than so than it was. Force Mega down and walk back through. I separate, but I don't stop walking as I glare deeply into Yae's eyes while Sayori tends to Meiji. That proof enough for you? Yae goes more than completely silent, her shoulders slump down. Turning, she simply walks back to the couch and collapses back onto it, looking down at the ground in silence. This little stunt shuts her up and makes her listen. Monika looks up to me. Alex, please, calm down. She takes my hand in hers, squeezing affectionately. That action alone does help me calm down considerably. Mori, watching this, smiles slightly. It didn't go well. I pretty much lost it on Yae. His anger, it's more than I remember it being. For God's sake, the girl was almost raped and I'm treating her like this? Reel it in, Alex. As much as Yae drives you insane and that you want to protect Sayori, don't act like a thug. Monika? Yes? Listen, about that Friday, the one where we in the cafeteria together with Kozue, I'm sorry for interrupting your time with Madon's son here. Don't be sorry, you didn't know. And you can call me Alex, you know. Are you sure? Yes, no worry. Monika smiles reassuringly at Mori. Then, you can call me Mori. But respectfully, thank you. Alright, we're reaching the 55-minute mark. Can you still continue?
Yep.
Alright. Now sufficiently calm, I return to the others. Sayori is placing a damp towel on Meiji's forehead while Yae is still sitting slumped. Yae looks up slightly with an almost guilty look in her eyes, but one still makes a mostly defiant expression. Probably because she doesn't know any better at this point, I'm guessing. Sayori looks up at me sternly. Getting up, she walks over and whispers harshly to me. You didn't have to go that far. Meiji's sick enough. I've calmed myself down and start to realize what I did to Meiji in my outburst. Now I feel like crap. Look at her apologetically. I don't do my best to make sure nothing like that happens again. You better. Smiles up. I didn't want to see you hurt too, you know. He's a little bit back. Thanks. She nods and returns to Meiji. I look at the others. Listen up, you two. Well, the four of us didn't plan on telling more people about this until...
Oh, not this music. Not this fucking music.
The music.
Oh, I hate this music.
Dude, it's not even associated with the scene you loathe so damn much.
Yes, it's associated with the scene in the original game after you deleted Monika and she's still saying how much she loves you. That hurts.
Don't think about that then.
I can't not think about it. Music has this effect on me. Oh, I hate this.
Dude, it's just ones and zeros. Relax. It's not a real person.
It's music. It's music.
It's just
Music
a song.
brings you back to place and times that aren't happy. Keep going.
Alright, listen up, you two. Well, the four of us didn't plan on telling more people about this until a later date. I'd like to try and use the situation to our advantage. How? Glad you asked. Just today, you asked Monika to join our club, correct? Yes, why? You know the old saying, 2 eyes are better than 1? I won't be attending the club meetings like I might be forced to normally. How come? Remember what I told you about Yuri's obsessive tendencies being increased? Yeah. I'm trying my best to avoid her, so hopefully we can avoid that scenario with her altogether. I visited the club yesterday, but didn't make a final decision. I hope that by not writing poems towards her, she might be less obsessed with us. A gesture between me and myself. I guess that makes sense. She closes her throat. I'll be honest, I'm nervous about this. I'd be surprised if you weren't, but you won't be alone. Monika will be there with you. Just act like you normally do. It seems to make her pause, but only a few seconds. Okay, I'll try and help however I can. Looking at her phone, she stands quickly. I didn't realize it was so late. Look at the clock on the wall, 7:12 p.m. My parents will start to worry if I'm not back soon. I'm sorry we kept you as long as we did. She shakes her head and smiles reassuringly at me. Don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault. I did just learn the secrets of the universe, after all. She looks a bit nervous. Yeah, I suppose so. Listen, do you think it would be feasible for you to meet up with us on the way to school tomorrow, so we can go over the plan a bit more? I'll try my best. Yeah, we should all exchange numbers. Meiji speaks up. His tone is starting to get a bit nasally, the kind most sick people get. I take his phone from him and begin adding Mori's number. Yae doesn't move to do anything. She's just looking out the window now. Kawashi, her phone? That sounded harsher than I intended. Yae just hands it to me without looking at me. I put Yae's number in Meiji's phone and hand Yae's phone back to her. She just slips it back into her jacket pocket. I ignore her and escort Mori to the entrance along with Monika. When we get to the entrance, Mori knows her voice. Listen, try and take it easy on Kawahashi-san, okay? I've heard rumors about her home life that aren't pleasant. To say the least, we know a little bit about that, believe me. We'll try our best. Thank you. That's all I ask. Come on, let's get you out. Says it without incident. Mori hesitates a bit, looking unsure. If something happens again, we're right here. Clipping she walks in the door. Nothing happens to her, and she breathes a big sigh of relief. Monika smiles reassuringly at her as the two walk down the hall to the left towards the front door. Walk back in and back to the table. Yae is still watching the earth rotate. Her angry frown seems to be forced now, but I can't assure her. Sarah's still tending to her boyfriend, whose eyes are closed. How's he doing? He is still awake and not so good. I just want to sleep. He opens his eyes. Before I do, though, I'd like to go get some things. Monika doesn't know where some of the other cold medicine is. Alright, sure. Meiji, are you sure? I'm not that sick yet. I'll manage. She nods and looks at Yae. Approaching slowly, she speaks up with a hint of uncertainty. Yae, are you okay? Yae looks back at her with a diminished glare. She opens her mouth to say something, but when she briefly shifts over to look at me, she stops. Well, if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. She doesn't say anything, just turns away and goes back to watching the universe go by inside. She slowly stands, walks over, and puts a hand on Sarah's shoulder. Sorry, let's let her be for now. Alright. Smiles a bit before walking away with Meiji to the door. Before I leave, I hear Yae clear her throat. I turn, looking back at her. Alex, was it? I face her fully and nod. You were really the one who yelled at me those days when we were bullying and abusing Yuri, yes. Just because she had her own history of abuse didn't mean I was going to let her forget what she'd done quite yet. Yae had a long way to go, but perhaps in time she could grow as a person. So basically, we're the Kozue treatment, only much more important, considering she has it worse than Kozue did. I'm pretty sure we'll end up bringing Kozue into the loop at some point. We already have two.
Yeah.
The other two will follow soon. Or else she'll end up becoming like life's punching bag, and I doubt anyone will want to help her later. I see. This ends up then. This is... I need another bath, I can't think. There's one over there if you need it. I point to the middle door of the room, but Yae fervently shakes her head. No, it has to be on the ground. Then you're gonna have to ask Meiji. This isn't my house. The fan's flaring up. You It's one of Yae's demands, but it sounds a bit more diminished, which like it seems to be now. I guess she must be trying too hard already to maintain even a small thread of her usual self. I think she needs to accept her situation if she wants to recover. You're not getting out of this that easily. I take her arm and gently but firmly pull towards the door as Meiji and waiting for me. I make sure she's not hurt, but also that she can't go back with her previous attitude with anyone in here. Alex, what's going on? She has something to ask. I let her go and give her a firm nudge. Really flustered, Yae with her mouth and sharply closed it a couple of times. Finally she gets something out after a few false starts. I teased you about it. If I glare, which I'm not with my own. God, I feel like I'm parenting someone when I'm a kid. God damn it, say the magic words! You didn't say the magic word! God fucking damn it. Meiji shrugs. Yeah, sure, go ahead and use... burst past him towards the shower room door, slamming it shut. Rude. Give her some time, you guys. She's feeling like she has a very heavy weight on her shoulders right now. We did just alter her perspective on the world right after she had that experience with her uncle. Lots of our weight class right now, you know. Yeah, that's an up description, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Are you ready, Meiji? And now they'll both step through. The moment I'm back in Meiji's body, I can immediately tell he's been partially lying about his state. His body is definitely starting to get very sick. Feels even worse than when I've shown Yae the transition. Before I call him out on it, he speaks up. Please don't tell Sayori. She'll make a big fuss over us and might demand we stay home from school tomorrow. I gain a whole new respect for Meiji in that moment. He might not be physically strong, but he may even be mentally stronger than I am right now. Monika might do the same. Hopefully we can bombard your body with enough medicine to tide everything over. I hope so too. Now, what should we do? What should we gather? Upstairs. We'll show you what to get. He leads me to his parents' bedroom. Pretty cool room they have here. I'm used to it. I go to the closet. They usually have some things in there. I oversee the closet carefully, finding a few bottles of cold medicine and powdered drink mix that could be added to water. I got the ones Meiji recommends, then we both head downstairs, but not before removing his hoodie and throwing it onto his bed. Peering inside, I see Sayori sitting at the computer once again. I almost step through when I hear something from the shower room. A voice. Small. Meek. Familiar. Yae's voice. Alex? Is that you? I put the medicine down and walk over to the door. I'm here, yes. I sound like Meiji now, but that's just how it is. I know. Voice soft and low, not just volume-wise, but height-wise. How she's sitting down. I sit down and lean against the door, letting Meiji's body rest a bit. Alright. Wait, that's Yae's theme, isn't it?
Yep.
It's been mellowed out a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's meta. I like it. Alright, here I am. What can I do for you? What can I do you for? My voice is a bit harsher than I meant to be. I need to keep that in check. Well, that's a CG.
Yeah.
It's not the style I expected them to draw. I mean, I think this is done by different artists that did the previous CGs, though.
I think it's done by multiple people.
It's definitely done by different artists. Yeah, I cleared the throat a bit. Listen, about what happened earlier today in the alley. My anger returns in a torrent, but that neck is really pronounced now. God. But it's not directed at it again. Yes. I grit my teeth a bit. Do you think he's gonna be alright? I bet you guys are concerned about it after what it did to her. Does it really matter after all that monster did to you? Yae's voice catches a bit. It's just... you don't owe that bastard anything. What he did to you is unforgivable. How could you be so concerned? It's more complicated than that. Yae Kawahashi. Take a deep breath. She doesn't being pissed at her, even though I still am. Half the school's already pissed at her, teachers and principal included, and I really doubt she has any safe place. I need to be blunt with her on this, but I need to start being kind to her. She needs human kindness, at least from someone here. Take a deep breath and start formulating an idea so that's not harsh again. Kawahashi, listen to me. The first moment he touched you, he stopped being family in any meaningful sense of the word. No one should ever, and I mean ever, have to go through what you went through with him. I really am sorry you went through that, and I regret it wasn't in my original body, so I can just... I know. I should be rotting in jail, especially after the events of today. No, he should be dead! I feel myself shaking in rage, try to feel someone sitting next to me. Oh! Looking over, I see Monika slide next to me, putting the comforting hand on her mind. I can't get enough of that damn ponytail. That's adorable. The space classroom door, Sayori's listening now, giving me a thumbs up. Yay! Clear my throat. Kawahashi, I know today has been an extremely rough one. Not just on you, but Mori and the rest of us. I'm sure Meiji will agree with me, but you can stay here tonight. We can't go back to that house. Well, I mean, just stay, alright? You obviously need time in a safe space, and despite how I personally feel about you, this place is safe. None of us will ever let anything happen to you. Monika nods in agreement as well as Sayori, who's much more emphatic about it. But at least Sayori would be happy to have you. That goes silent. Sayori looks a bit nervous now. Sayori. She told us a bit about what happened between you two. And then there's something I never expected from her. Crying. And I'm glad that she starts crying. It's a way healthier form of decompressing, and I'm certain she must have swallowed up lots of tears during the last 3 years. All this time I've been blaming her. All this time I thought it was her fault what happened to me. Yeah, these are the kinds of villains you can redeem, I think.
Redeem, yeah.
I mean, that's basically what they're doing. They're trying to redeem Yae. But now, these new memories... Yae... I guess we're good. I'm sorry, I didn't know what happened. If you want to blame me... No! No way in hell! It wasn't your fault, Sayori. And before you say anything, Yae, it wasn't yours either. Damn it, I'm not gonna come to people I don't like. Hey, same here. God, this dude really is me. Hell, I'm even precarious about comforting people I do like, to be fair. Just stay here. It's a spare bedroom downstairs. It's part bedroom, part office, but the bed's comfortable. So at least they not Monika helping me. How's that sound to you? Nice song for a bit. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That's the first time she's literally ever said thank you.
Hey, improvement. The spare bedroom is the door at the end of this hallway on the right. I'm not sure what I should title this episode. Yae Redemption? Yae Redemption
Maybe.
Arc? Something along those lines. Kawahashi Redemption Arc? I'll think of something. If you need anything, go ahead and wake me, alright? Alright. I hear her staying walking back into the inner bath, slowly getting back in. I'll move between Sayori and Monika and Sayo softly. I'll walk back to the classroom door, but stop before I walk through. I could really use this one walk at least. Meiji, do you think we can go for a walk and clear my head? Well, just as long as you don't make me sicker. I'll be careful. I know any small shops nearby. Maybe we could get some ice cream bars before I run. I know a place, yeah. Pretty close by too. Got it. I think I'm gonna run into Kozue again. Hey guys, do you mind if I go for a walk? Alex, are you sure? Meiji's still sad. Plus, it's still raining out there, you know. I need time to unwind, or as much to myself as I can get right now. I hope you understand. It's not that we don't. We're worried about you too. Took the words right out of my mouth, Sayori. Can you promise me that you won't do anything too strenuous? How far away is the shop of yours? About 15 minutes or so. The place I'll be going isn't that far away. If something comes up, I'll shoot you a text, I promise. You better. Smiling, I put a reassuring hand on her shoulder. I'll be back in a while. So saying, I turned and head down the hall.
This is probably a good place to stop it.
Yeah, alright. This wonderful song. I fucking love this song. This is probably my favorite part of the new OST, I think. Because I don't recall hearing this in any other parts. But yeah, that is where we end things. This is... I've been recording for like almost an hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, it looks like every fourth episode is going to be like at least an hour. Not that I mind. So this makes episode 8. This is quite the journey so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of shit to sort through. We now have 2 new allies, hopefully. Mori and Yae. So this is going to be really interesting. Kozue and Kotono are the last ones that I still don't know. I'm not sure if we're going to be bringing them into the fray. I assume so, but we'll find out next time, I guess.
At least you can say it's not predictable.
It's not predictable at all, no. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.
Later.